told you a million times. I told you a million times. I'll live mine, you live your life. You live your life. They say it, but it's a lie. Cause it's not hard to say goodbye. Follow me, I can lead you. Hate on me and I will leave you. Say goodbye. Know your friends will deceive you.
So, after a couple months of fooling around, upgrading my PC, working with some troubleshooting, I scrapped the BlackMagic. It's been sitting in the box ever since. Basically, had to go find something new. So what did I pick up? The Hauppauge HD PVR. Now, this, I was kind of a skeptic because everything I read on it so far is basically, it was for your PC to your TV for doing, it was kind of like a sling box. It was basically just for TV shows and running it through. There wasn't much for editing. The formats were a little uneasy. It uses the H.2.64 format codec, so using it in editing software was a bit more difficult. But right out of the box, I was thoroughly impressed. Basically, you get the unit, which is like the size of a small external hard drive, and you get all the cables you need, no splitters needed, and you get the power and your FireWire to USB conversion cable. Now, not having to go out and buy anything extra for this just made my life that much easier. Retail price tag on this guy is 200 bucks, and literally within 10 minutes of opening this guy, you can have it running and recording matches or recording whatever you're going to be doing. That's how easy it was. Instructions came with it. It was simple, step by step, 4 steps. Take it out of the box, plug it in, turn it on, update drivers, install software. That's it. Software that came with it worked directly with the unit. Didn't have to do any upgrading, any updating, anything like that. One issue I did have was the audio didn't work off the bat, and for some reason the standard audio is selected for optical, so you just have to go into the settings and just select your audio as AV if that is what you're using. If you're using optical, just ignore that. And I just got started right away using it, and it was great. Didn't have to do anything to get this guy running. Quality for this guy compared to the BlackMagic Intensity Pro is pretty even. Unless you're running the full 1080 with the BlackMagic on uncompressed file format, you're not going to notice a difference. This guy does all of the processing, encoding, and transferring all in the unit itself. You don't have to do anything to get it running. The only issue I ran into with this guy is I use Sony Vegas Movie Platinum Studio 9.0, and that's kind of what I've been using the last 6 months. Now when I went to go import the videos that this guy made, it didn't recognize it. It was a pretty simple and quick fix. All you have to do is download Sony Vegas 8.0 instead, and you can do your full editing. Or what I do is I process it with Sony Vegas 8.0 to a file that Platinum Pro uses, and I just do my rest of my editing in Movie Studio. It records in 3 different file formats. MPEG 4, which is HD. It records in V2, which I'm not really sure what that's for, and it records in the PS3 version, the MT or M2T2 file format. And if you want to avoid any sort of conversion problems, just record in the PS3 version. Even if you're using an Xbox, the files will come out a little cleaner, and more editing software will recognize it. It just makes it more simple. You don't have to troubleshoot any sort of conversion issues. The software that comes to record is pretty easy. Just open it up, save where you want to save it, and start going. Quality for this starts off at 8 point standard. Before you tweak anything, it's 8 megabytes per second. So that's at half quality. If you want to run it full quality, which is 1900 by 1050 definition, you're going to want to bump that up to 13.5 megabytes per second, and then you're going to really notice a difference in video quality and whatnot. It's a great little box, and I haven't run into a single issue with it, which has made me that much happier. Which means I don't have another paperweight on my hands. Some other facts with this guy is I did a test to their customer service line, and I basically said I couldn't run my audio with my optical in processing it, and they were fairly quick and easy to get a hold of. No issues, no on hold for 10 minutes and then tell me, oh, we'll just send you an email and you can call back later. No, it wasn't anything like that. They helped me as much as they could. They even offered to send a replacement unit, and I would just have to send this unit back to them, which was remarkable, and at no cost as well. So if you're looking to get into the HD cap card area and you have a budget of at least $250, I would start with this guy. You don't need a high-end PC to run it. You do need some decent editing software. The Vegas 8.0 that I bought cost me another $120, which wasn't too bad. Movie Studio Platinum costs about $5.99 US. If you're going to be heavy into editing, save up the money and just do it. Future upgrades are a lot cheaper if you do it that way. Also, just system updates, codec updates, all that comes free if you actually purchase the software. So it's a really good idea to do that. And thanks for checking out the review video. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, drop me a comment and I'll try to answer any questions through the comments. You can also just email me, holidaydoc@thenewbreed.ca. I'll try to answer anything as soon as I can. And if anyone wants to see any other reviews done on anything, any products, just let me know and I'll get to it as soon as I can. The next review video I'm going to be doing is the Pistol Grip Modern Warfare 2 controller with the adjustable button interface at the back. And I think I'm going to test out the throat mic. I thought it was kind of a neat idea. It does work with your Turtle Beach, so I think I'm going to try it out, see how it works, and we'll go from there. Thanks again, make sure you subscribe, and see you later.
Paint to Picasso. They be saying what they saying, but it's not so. They be saying what they saying, cause I got dough. But to me, you're deader than a fossil. I told you a million times. A million times. In mine, you live your life.